Cricket on ESPN Classic. Sponsored by CompuTeach.
Well, the shout in the background is Geoffrey, and it's Geoffrey BOYCOTT they're calling for on the balcony at Headingley. The man who today hit the 100th 100 of his career. What a wonderful career it's been. He did it in front of his home crowd, and he's the 18th player in the history of the game so to do, and the first player to achieve that milestone in a test match. We take you back now to the start of play, 11:30, when BOYCOTT walked out onto the pitch with the England captain Mike Brearley, after Brearley had won the toss and decided to bat in perfect condition. Richie Robinson is at short forward square. He retained his place in this game, having performed well in the match at Trent Bridge. He's made something of a specialty of that close-in position, unusual for a keeper to be able to do so. Batted very well in the last couple of games leading up to this Headingley test. Gone. Well, there's a big shout, and umpire Bud's given him out. Really out, caught by Marsh, bowled Thompson, the first wicket to go, and umpire Bud had no hesitation in putting up the finger. There was certainly a sound. We can have a look and see if he might have struck the ground also. There was certainly a big deflection there, and all the fieldsmen behind the wicket and closer to the wicket. Richie Robinson on the right-hand side. We're up for the appeal. And here now is Geoffrey BOYCOTT facing Max Walker. And he's off the mark now. 2 runs on the way to it. Ian Davis, the fieldsman. Outfield, no chance of cutting that off. Wilmer is off the mark. Here's Jim. That's one shot. And Wilmer stroking that full toss away, square of the wicket on the offside. Very quick to seize on it.
His first boundary. Typical BOYCOTT shot. That's the shot he plays so well. Just short of a length. Again, a question of perfect piece of timing and placement. Walker then to Woolmer. That's away through that little gap between Slit and Gully, running down the hill, and Walters can give that one up. And you get some indication there of the speed of this Headingley outfield. Oh, that's a lovely shot for 4. First really bad ball that Walker's bowled, and BOYCOTT so quickly to latch onto it. His second 4, both coming off similar sort of shots. The short ball forced away square on the offside. And as he... Very difficult to see whether that was a chance or not. But, very disappointed. Max Walker there could well have just got a little outside edge on there. There's the deflection, certainly. Away to Marsh's right. Very difficult chance indeed.
It's a good shot from the full toss. We're going to score, having been on 50 for 20 minutes. Now umpire Ali is asking if the ball went over the rope. No third man, and it's lightning fast down that area. There's quite a big slope away from the pitch to the right-hand side of the ground as we look at it. Four runs to Boycott. Good shot through mid-on. There's a gap, a wide gap from the bowler to mid-wicket. Boycott was very quick to latch onto that half volley.
Well, it's found the gap this time. No need to run for that beautiful shot. Davis is giving chase, but as ever it hurries away down the last 20 or 30 yards to the ring here. All paid good money here today to watch this match, and take-ins already for this test series, including advance bookings here and at the Oval of past the £500,000 mark. That's a chance, and it's caught by Chappell. So Thompson takes the wicket of Bob Woolmer. Little outside edge, good low catch going there to Greg Chappell at first slip. And Woolmer goes for 37. It's the faintest of outside edges, and Greg Chappell making no mistake this time. Dropped a couple up at Nottingham, but delighted to hold on to that one. And being congratulated there by his teammates. Thompson to Randall. Oh, that's a good shot for four. Well, he doesn't hang around normally, Derek Randall. He's on edge, he's moving, he wants to be playing shots. And played that very well. And that's four more. There's no third man. It's negotiated very skillfully this time by Randall. Played a good shot. It lifted. He played it down well through the gap between slit and gully. Randall just got down on that in time. It swung in nicely. Right where he intended, but it's going to bring in 3 runs. So those 3 runs to Randall takes him on to 16 and brings up the 100 for England. It's taken 159 minutes. And 159 minutes of very competitive cricket out here. It's Pascoe to bowl again, this time to Randall. It's a friendly full toss. And it's stroked very easily through mid-off, and the ball racing away down in the direction of the first pavilion for 4 runs. And that's LBW, up goes the finger. Pascoe takes his first wicket. Randall goes LBW for 20. And the score moves on now to 105 for 3. No great problem there for Bill Alley to answer. Answered it immediately. Up went the finger and out went Rundle.
Boycott takes him into the 40s now, up to 41. That'll be Boycott's half-century. He's half the way towards that record of being the first man to hit his 100 in a test match. Goes on now to 52. Greg is 8 and it's 129 for 3. Very sound innings from Boycott. Getting a standing ovation for his half-century. Hardly dare think what will happen if the 3 figures come up. Quite time that, but it's very fast in the outfield and there's no need for Davis to bother chasing it. The spectators can get that. It's first boundary to Tony Greig. That's a splendid hit from Tony Greig. 6 over Len Pascoe's head. Even if he'd been back on the fence, I think it would have gone over the top. Greg Chappell had him positioned in about 20 yards from the rope.
Oh, that's good straight drive before by Boycott. Slower ball and Boycott reacted very quickly to it. Well, that straight drive by Boycott takes him on to 65, establishes the 50 partnership now between Boycott and Greig. Pascoe bowls again to Greig, and it's in the air, not far short of mid-off, but hit with sufficient power to force its way through for 4. Not normally very much help in this pitch early on for the spinner. This is Ray Bright, who just had the preference over Kerry O'Keefe for the 11th place in the side this morning. Beautifully placed shot. Starts with a half volley, a loosener, and once again Boycott very quick to latch onto it. That's driven very firmly and very correctly through the offside. He's cut away square past slip. That'll race down for 4 also. This is Boycott's 11th boundary out of his 75. Drive followed by the cut. And the big appeal goes up. Umpire doesn't have anything at all to do with it. Marsh again looks absolutely disgusted. So does Ray Bright, who's livid, snatched his cap away. Great demonstrations, and there is Bill Alley, quite right, telling Australians exactly what he thinks about them. Greg Chappell going up to Ray Bright. He's possibly disappointed. He might well have thought that he did get an edge, but Greg Chappell there trying to cool him down. There's absolutely nothing you can never do about it on a cricket field once the umpire says not out. See again that last ball. I doubt whether we should be able to pick up very much from it as the umpire, as the wicketkeeper goes across and shields everything, but it was certainly a most confident appeal. through this time with a glorious cover drive by Boycott. And it really has to bring the best out of him, this, because this is a fairly closely packed off-site field that Bright's bowled into. And it requires really expert judgment to find the gaps.
Beautifully timed by Tony Greig. Bowled him, and Thompson deserved that wicket. It looked as though Tony Greig played inside the line there. Not just have got back between bat and pad, but he was aiming away through extra cover. In fact, he was inside the line, just making an error of judgment in trying to hit it away a little bit too square and, in fact, playing across it in the end. So the fourth wicket goes down at 201. Tony Greig is out for 43, and Jeff Boycott is still there on 81. Graham Roop's last Test match was in 1975. It was in the Test at the Oval. On that occasion, he made a duck in the first innings and then hit a very good 77 in the second.
That's a glorious free shot off the back foot. Short, it's hooked away, it's in the air, but it's going to be safe. A good shot, in fact, by Boycott. He got into position pretty smartly, pretty quickly there. That takes him 4 runs nearer. For the moment, it's Pascoe again, coming slightly downhill from the Kirkstall Lane end. Boycott pushing it away for another single. He's quite happy to get him in ones. You'd expect from an Australian tack, there's nothing being offered here to Boycott. Chappell just short of a length. And, Geoffrey Boycott just waiting and hoping for a nice half volley outside off stump. That's it. That's a half volley through mid-arm for 4. The bat goes in the air. The England players come out to applaud what really has got to be a moment here of cricket history. Geoffrey Boycott, 100 hundreds and the place to get it in the middle of a Test match against Australia on his home ground at Headingley. Superb performance from the moment he came in. Taken 319 minutes, he's hit 14 fours, and it's his 1400 in Test match cricket. His 5th against Australia, but his first ever against Australia on this ground. And for once in a while, I suppose one can forgive this demonstration. This Yorkshire crowd have been here since early this morning, waiting, hoping and praying that this might be the day for Boycott to join the other band of cricketers who made 100 hundreds in first-class cricket. He's in fact the 18th to do it. He's the 3rd Yorkshireman. Herbert Sutcliffe made 149 hundreds and Leonard Hutton 129. And Boycott at the age of 36 goes through to 100 hundreds in first-class cricket. A day which everybody on this ground will remember, and you can be sure that for years to come they'll be telling their children and the grandchildren that they were here at Headingley the day that it all happened. And it really is quite a fantastic comeback this to Test match cricket. You consider what has gone on over the last 2 or 3 years. Out in the byways, content to carry on and play for Yorkshire. Missed a lot of Test cricket. He said he was worried about playing against the quicker bowlers, but he's come back and proved that he's a master of all. And that's the fellow that's got it. And he comes on. I think that's the white rose on the Yorkshire cap that he's handing to Bilali. So back comes the cap, which has seen him through to this very memorable 100. Well, it could be that we're ready to get back on with the game of cricket now. Well worth seeing again, a very memorable shot. Half volley clipped beautifully through mid-on. Just as well that Graham Root got out of the way.
Slow ball. And still a lovely shot away through mid-wicket. Hit it a little bit in the air, but there is a big gap there between Max Walker and the stumps. A lovely piece of placement. Max Walker to bowl the second over with the second new ball. That was a real loosener from Max. He's done a long stint today, 26 overs, and that was the sort of delivery of a man just starting his 27th. The 250 goes up, 252 for 4, and the number of overs has changed now. 1 bowled with the second new ball. Well bowled by Walker, and Root survives on 19. Boycott is 110. Boycott and Roop have shared this very good partnership of 52. Not even the police can save Geoffrey Boycott from friendly buffeting. It's 252 for 4, and Geoff Boycott is 110.
Well played, fantastic. Do you want that as well? No. I'll go over there, Jeff. I don't think you can hear yourself think or talk, but all I can say is well played, fantastic, Geoffrey.
Yeah, it's a miracle, really. I don't believe it could happen, but it has.
In front of your own crowd.
Yeah, it's magic, really. I wouldn't have. I would like to have done it here more than anywhere, in front of my own Yorkshire public. I mean, you can see the reception they've given me has been absolutely marvellous, but quite honestly, this is the sort of reception they've given me over my whole career, really. They've been absolutely fantastic. I mean, today is just a very special occasion, but normally they're doing marvellous. Whenever we play county cricket, any sort of match, they're fabulous. And I'm really pleased for them as well as myself. It's a dream come true, and I wouldn't have believed it could have happened here.
Geoffrey, there's your towel, the little towel down. You got your cap back, he brought
Yes,
it back to you, did he?
the laddie brought it back. He's a good Yorkshireman, he brought it back.
And you've taken fresh card for a second 100.
Oh, I don't know that.
Thanks very much.
What a wonderful looking card it is now from Geoff Boycott's point of view, and indeed from England's point of view, because that last little partnership between Boycott and Graham Root has just set the seal on what they'd done up to that point. If they'd lost another wicket at that stage, then England might well have been a little bit low this evening. As it is, they're right up on the top of the tree. They've done wonderfully well, and they start off tomorrow with Boycott. If they'd lost another wicket at that stage, then England might well have been a little bit low this evening. As it is, they're right up on the top of the tree. They've done wonderfully well, and they start off tomorrow with Boycott and Roop in action. Roop's been a little bit indecisive, but Boycott has helped carry him through. They start off against the second new ball, just a couple of overs old, and there's no reason at all on this pitch why they shouldn't go on to a big total. The Australian bowlers, I thought, toiled very well today. Thompson bowled extremely well under difficulties. He's not well at the moment. Pascoe bowled well, and Max Walker was superb and very, very unlucky once again. He's just one of those chaps we say is unlucky, but today I thought he bowled really well. So England very much on top, and what a day for Geoffrey Boycott.